Okay, guys, hi. We're back. We're back with finals, and in the finals, the yeah, I apologize to Martin Pelikan for misspelling his name, and check indeed is hard to respond to the body. But we are back with the finals, and in the finals, we have only two men standing, and that's Dominic, oh, maybe two kids standing. Do Dominic Miklash against Martin Pelikan. Martin is on the um, Hex Mage combo deck, where Dominic is on the blue white red devil we saw last or previous
We
turns.
actually saw both of these guys on camera already.
Yeah.
So
They've been here a lot, right?
yeah, both of them 2 times I think.
Yeah.
It looks like Dominic is on a pretty good start. He's spell pierced, he has the Delver, he has another spell pierced in his hand. I'm not sure if he has swords or wasteland to actually break up the combo, but it's definitely not a bad start for him. Well, there's actually Patini, he'll probably naming wasteland, so he'll probably need the swords. And he actually plays only 3, he is 4th in the sideboard, but let's see if the Delver flips, and it does.
It's always a good feeling,
With a
right?
Ponder.
When the devil flips, yeah.
Yeah.
But Ponder is a good flip, right? It's a good draw.
I mean, it's better than not to flip.
Yep. No, I mean
Looks
like
like he has
I mean to flip with the Ponder. That's like kind of
he
like
has
what
lots
he
of
would want.
counters already, I think.
Okay.
But with a treasure cruise in your deck, it's always nice to change the counters.
Mhm.
Doesn't seem like he has the swords though. So I think he wants to shuffle now.
Yeah. Like, is he aggressively mining for swords now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What he did is that he played Ponder, and he probably wants to keep the spell pierce up, which I don't really like.
Mhm.
I think that Martin is either going to play around spell pierce, or he's just gonna play Dart Depths. So I think it would be better to just play Brainstorm, then shuffle and play Ponder. And if
Yeah.
you don't hit the swords, then shuffle again.
Yeah.
Like, only thing he should try to do now is just to find the
The
swords.
swords as fast as possible
Yeah.
to ensure he doesn't get killed by
And I
Martin
think
Lich.
it's better to play Brainstorm first and then Ponder, because if you miss on the second Brainstorm, you
Yeah,
can
sure.
shuffle and then you're gonna draw one of the bad cards.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like an old school trick, right? To play Thunders before play cards. So, Martin only played the Battlefield Forge, no, Copper Line Courage, and then passed the
He
turn
doesn't
back.
actually have Dart Depths.
Yeah.
So now the Dominic is basically in a driver's seat.
And he's going down to 11, so, I mean, Martin is going down to 11, so he does not have that much time because he knows Dominic has lightning bolts in his hand, so it might be like one or two swings with the Delver, and then just, he's
Yeah.
in lightning bolt reach.
Especially if Dominic plays like a True Name Nemesis here.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
actually dead in 2 turns.
Yeah. So that's a really fast clock.
But Dominic's probably trying to decide whether it's better to kill him in 2 turns or to try to search for
Yeah.
source of launchers with his Brainstorm. He decides to probably play uh, True Name Nemesis.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Three name
I'm
Nemesis
not
is
sure
getting on the table.
I like it, because it's possible that his opponent still has the Sylvan Scrying and he just didn't want to play it into...
But he's gonna find the dark depths right
Oh
now
yeah,
anyway,
right.
right? With the map.
Okay. Well, then I don't, that doesn't understand why he played Nemesis.
But
Even if he attacks for
but,
free and then jump with the Delver, he still
but what
doesn't
can
have enough to kill him.
but what can he do?
He could have played a Brainstorm and tried to find swords, potentially set a Treasure Cruise for next turn, trying to find swords.
Swords, yeah, maybe. Maybe he's.
But since he have a Delver to jump, he
But
still has 2 turns.
yeah, exactly. So the damage is going to get Martin down to 5, right? If I'm getting right. So does he have two lightning bolts in hand,
To
Dominic?
8, he can attack with his Delver now.
Yeah, yeah, but
He's at 11 right now, right?
yeah, he's an 11. So he's gonna take 3 from the Nemesis and 3 next turn, right? So he's going to down to 5.
Yeah, but he would need two bolts at that point.
Yeah, sure. I'm asking you, well, do you have a chance to peek into his hand? Like, does he have 2 bolts? He has 1 now, but that's
There
for
is
sure.
one.
Yeah. What does he put back with the plain sum? Did you see? Because I
Uh,
really didn't know.
no.
He has a treasure cruise, which he's gonna cast right now. Yeah. Oh. So basically drawing one more card, right? With the treasure cruise.
Yeah. He needs to hit swords or like another lightning bolt on his next
Yeah,
turn,
yeah,
assuming Martin doesn't have anything, like Secure Step.
yeah.
I mean crop rotation for Secure Step, for example.
Well, if he has a crop rotation, he's just gonna kill him now, right? Because he's gonna get pro blue and swing in for 20.
What is he gonna find?
The Treasury step and swing in for 20 because he's gonna
Yeah,
get pro
okay,
blue.
yeah. And he should just take the boat.
Yeah, I think
He's
so. Yeah.
searching for treasure cruise, but
Yeah,
yeah,
the bot is the pick. Because like you give your opponent a lot less outs
yeah.
to kill you. Well, three less outs, which is not a lot, but still better than nothing. Yeah, Dominic is in a very rough spot
Now we
now.
can see why the Taurus is so much better than Thoughtseize.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's
And
the
that's
game.
again.
So Martin leads 1-0, and players will move to sideboard. What do you think is Dominic's sideboard plan, or what does he want to do after the sideboard?
Basically just more disruption. He doesn't have access to too much. He has like couple more counter magic, which I'm not really sure he wants,
Yep.
because like from the reasons that we talked about, Alpha System doesn't counter Expedition Map or
Yeah.
Vampire Hex Mage, but he has like a Meddling Mage, which is pretty good, and he has Verter, which I told him to set in because the Martin Pelican plays for Sylvan Libraries,
Yeah.
and that's basically it. He doesn't have too much. On the other side, Martin has a lot. I'm not really sure if he wants to bring in all of it.
Yeah.
He has Ancient Grudges to stop the artifacts. He also has Crossing Grip, 3 Ratchet Bombs, and
But
3 Pyroclasms.
does he really want all of those in his
I
deck,
don't
right?
think so.
Yeah.
These are the cards that he might bring in.
Yeah, because like, yeah, that's true. He might bring in, but like, if you overload your deck with answers, then you will have a hard time assembling your combo, right?
Yeah.
So
He also
you,
plays one Toxic Deluge, which kills Nemesis, but I don't really think he cares about Nemesis that much.
yeah.
Dominic is probably going to cyber it out anyway.
Hmm.
So looks like he's bringing in all of the Ancient Grudges, which is aggressive.
Maybe he really doesn't want to get punished by um,
Implement.
let's say, but I mean, like, why would you care about Battle Skull if you are able to kill your opponent on turn 3 or 4 with like 20-20 flyer?
Yeah.
You don't really care about Battle Skull that much, right? Neither you do care about
I think it's
G-Day
more
or
of like
other stuff.
that kind of thing that you have a certain card in the sideboard and you know
Yeah,
you don't really want to put it to no use, so you just board it in
maybe
even though it's bad.
maybe he's afraid like of Dominic cyborgs, like of pitting needles. I'm not sure.
And that's probably the reason why he plays the Ancient Grudges.
Yeah.
Because they
Or maybe
don't know the opponent's deck list.
no, they don't. No, they didn't see the opponent's deck list. Which I'm not really sure what does Curse Totem does. It only forbids creatures to trigger their abilities, right? Not lands.
Yeah, I think so. Also, he doesn't play Curse Totem, so.
Yeah, I'm just saying that could be the possibility why to board Grudge in, but I think it only restricts creatures, not lands.
Yeah.
Dominic is ready with a flip delver on the side. He could cheat in a little bit, like Brian did one time.
Yeah. More times.
Yeah, more times with the tokens. Brian is very good with tokens. we have a question. I wonder what Martin sided in. We talked about he sided in all four grudges, although we kind of think it's pretty aggressive.
I think he wants like one or two.
Yeah, and
Maybe none.
did you get a chance to peek what he sided in next?
I think he almost certainly wants the Ratchet bombs just in case Dominic has access to Blood Moons.
Yeah.
And even if he doesn't have Blood Moon, it's still fine at dealing with
But
creatures.
Martin has to know, like Dominic's deck is not very good against Blood right? It basically loses with the Blood on the spot. So.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So Martin probably knows that Dominic will not.
Yeah,
play
because he
Blood
sided in against the Blue Red deck.
Yeah.
I just assumed it's the Silver deck, so he's gonna separate it in the same way. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Pyroclasm might be better than Ratchet Bomb because it kills the Unfortunate Mystic immediately, for example.
Yeah.
Просто...
Okay, we are on to the second game of the finals, and
Looks like a second Inquisition.
looks like the second position of the select.
I don't think Inquisition is that good in this matchup.
Did Dominic fetch? He did, right? He's on 19. Yeah.
Doesn't hit Treasure Cruise or the Percival, but
You mean the Inquisition? So you
yeah.
wouldn't.
Or the Wasteland. So
you think you would side it out?
like I expected him to side some of them out. Like
Yeah,
I don't think that's what he's gonna cut.
But you still leave like 2 in, right? You want you want to have like.
It depends on how many cards he
he
wants to bring in.
The Inquisitions.
Depends on how many cards he wants to bring in. Like I don't really see any other worse card. Like maybe one Sylvan Library or something.
Yeah.
But
what is he going to take now? Dominic has pretty good hand, right? Like he has a land, force, days, and I don't get to see the 3 cards on the right either, because the light reflects in Dominic's sleeve, so we can't really tell.
I think it was 2 Fetchlands, 100 Treasure Cruise and Force.
Yeah, that's it. And then he casts the Thoughtseize. Martin casts the
Probably gonna just take the Treasure Cruise.
I think so, yeah.
Note that he also plays only 1 Thoughtseize in his sideboard and none in his main deck.
Yeah. But
I mean, the rest would do the same thing, basically. So Dominic decides to force double the Thoughtseize, which makes sense, because he wants to protect his Treasure Cruise.
Yeah.
Now, here you can see the Martin with Ancient Grudge in his hand doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Anything at all. Like, even if he draws Stormforge Mystic, if he somehow smalls out that he has Ancient Grudges, from that he's naturally playing anything, he can just brainstorm them away, and the Mystic is still gonna be great, and the Grudges won't do anything. So.
Yeah, that's true. And here we go, Ancestral Recall for Dominic. That's sick, like this is turn 3, right?
Yep.
Or turn 2? No,
Turn 3, he got discarded with 2 Inquisitions and Thoughtseize.
Yeah, so it's turn 2, right?
I think it was turn
2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he has like 2 more lands in his hand, right? So why he wouldn't play a land if it was a turn 3, right?
Yeah.
So it was turn 2. He basically casted Ancestral Recall on for turn 2. That's sick, yeah. Of course, like he did have to get like discarded, 2 times, like so that kind of helped to fill up the Treasure Cruise. But
that's just like
Yeah, that is it. But we see the full power of the treasure grace now. Like your opponent is, trying to disrupt your hand pretty heavily with three discard spells, and then you just regain all of
Yeah. Your
all of the
opponent
value
just
back.
play 3 discard spells and you have 6 cards in your
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
That's
On
just
turn
ridiculous.
two,
Yeah.
on turn two, that is sick. And you
That,
can,
that's why the Inquisition is so bad, because it wasn't able to hit
yeah,
neither one of those important cards.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Dominic just went off to check something with the judge, I guess.
He was probably asking for a name of a card because he has melee mage.
Oh yeah, maybe yeah. Treasure Cruise is just sick.
What do you think he named? Like,
I
maybe he
think.
named Ancient Grudge. That would be sweet.
No, I think he said the Vampire Hex Mage. That's my
Okay.
guess. Or Crop Rotation, either of those two.
Yeah.
Crop
Alright.
Rotation seems better actually.
Here's a Sylvan Scrying.
Yep.
So he's going off. He needs one more land, and he's gonna be able to win because the Pitney Needle named the Wasteland again.
Yeah.
It was maybe better to name the Sylvan Scrying than the Crop Rotation, because if they find a Crop Rotation, then they have only 3 lands.
Yeah.
Not sure though.
What did he name? I'm gonna check what did he name.
I don't know.
I think he
Yeah,
said
let's go
Crop
check.
Rotation. Yeah.
A já mám 16 teda. To bylo 17. Jo, takže já mám 17, ty máš.
Ne tak rychle, to normální číslo neznamená, že tvoje rychlé číslo platí. Podíváme se na to, jo? Kolik tam? U tebe jsou jaký potenciály, jejich možný nebyl.
Jenom srdíčko.
Jenom srdíčko. U tebe jsou...
Tady to bylo skantrované, myslím.
Určitě byla masáží a on se pokoušel za jedna, to samý prohrál tu pečku.
So players are arguing about life levels because probably because the Totis was first and one of the players write down his life level and the other one didn't. So
A u něj máš 17?
Nemám tak.
Souhlasím s 17 teda, dobře, tady se nebo to dobře, dobrý, jasně, já jsem 17 a u tebe je to, tady rozumím, nezavidím, tím rozhodky nejel, nebo?
No, já myslím, že se dvakrát zkoušel tím a dával si přizvat, ale nejsem si jistý, že skantroval. Jo, tak tím pádem si myslel.
A ten ty
Jo, tak tím pádem 3krát asi úplně. Jsem to měl 16. 19, 18, 16. Jo, tak jo. Takže máš...
Jemu bude věřit.
Takže budu mít 14 potom. Takže máš 14. Jo? Jo.
so he's at 14. Did you find out what he named?
Yeah, I did. He named Vampire Hex Mage.
Okay.
Do you think it's better to name Vampire Hex Mage or Crop Rotation?
Or Sylvan Scrying.
Or someone's playing, yeah.
Not sure.
Okay, that's a smart answer.
But he does have the Vampire Hex Mage in his hand.
Yeah. So Martin.
So it probably worked out for him pretty well.
Yeah.
But even if he named the Sylvan Scrying, he would be good. He would be good. The only thing that would kill him would be that if he named the Grip Rotation.
Yeah. Another evil.
Basically, just if he has a better
Yeah,
to
just
kill
to
the
make
first
sure.
one.
I think they're both on wasteland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better to play it rather than not, because you don't have brainstorming on deck to shuffle it away, and if they have better charge, then it's bad.
Yeah.
And it's not like you care about the equipment all that much, because they have the Ancient Grudge, so.
So what do you think you're gonna find with this mystic, like Butter Skull? The fact that how big of a factor is in this matchup the fact that Martin doesn't have a way to deal with Stoneforge Mystic in the Butter Skull, like 10 to Stoneforge Mystic, 10 3 Butter
He has
Skull.
the Ancient Grudges.
So do you really think like he decided those just for the battle score?
Yeah, like I mean, there is no other artifact in the many decks.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, I think I would rather have Pyroclasm.
yeah. So what if Dominic decided that all of his artifacts that's not possible, right? Well,
Probably.
I mean, like if you know your opponent decided in 4 grudges, what if you decided out all of your like equipment? Like
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
it makes your mystic very bad.
Also you don't have to play those artifacts. You can just search them in Mystic, have
Yeah.
a 1/2 in play, and
Yeah.
just brainstorm it away and be
That's
a
true,
card
yeah.
up.
Yeah, that's true. And
And that's the
the players
game.
are died. Yes. That's actually a pretty good argument with the brainstorm that you can search for your equipments with the mystic
And you have
then
a free
shuffle
one
it.
too.
Yeah, have a free 1T and then you can put the card you don't want back with the brainstorm, which basically allows you to draw a card.
And sometimes if you have to, you can just put your equipment in a play and just win with it if they don't have to grudge somehow.
Yeah, yeah.
So by the way, I think the Variant is great in this matchup. It hits both Pitting Needle and Sylvan Library. Both are huge. Against the decks with Swords of Launchers, the Sylvan Library is just insane because you're gonna gain 20 and then draw 5 more cards out of it. If there was a modern tournament, I wouldn't be commentating. So,
If there was a modern tournament, Peter would be playing Merfolk definitely.
yeah.
He loves that blue deck. And the deck is actually pretty good right now. So
Yeah, it's
you
great.
should try it out.
No,
Maybe-
I don't want to play Mirrors. It's the first matchup.
Okay, so don't try it and let Peter win. That's what he wants.
Yeah. I think he was like 5-3. Kaitila.
What's that?
Someone asked how the Kaitila finished. I think he was 5-3.
Okay. Yeah, Kaitila, for those of you who don't know, was the winner of the first
Previous tournament.
previous Legacy main event. He won that tournament with a pretty sweet undeck, which I think
Kaitila
was
plays 66, so probably not 5-3.
yeah, probably not 5-3. So and his deck was really sweet. He has like a all foil undeck, I think.
Yeah, now something with Young Pyromancers in sideboard with
Yeah.
Synthesis too.
It was pretty sweet. Like we were talking about if it's better than Dark Confidant, and we came to the conclusion it is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, me too.
It depends on the matchup, but
Well, the Storm decks are not that big player anymore in the field because of the Treasure Cruises and the Blue Red Delver decks, because
yeah.
that's a rough matchup for the Storm deck. So
Do you think the Victory Dam could be good in that deck? It plays lots
I
of
think
cantrips.
yeah, but I think
4
2
probes.
blue mana is like a huge accomplishment for deck like this to assemble, because
Yeah.
you want to cast like multiple brainstorms or multiple ponders on one turn, and then you need to cast like Dick, which costs 2 blue mana.
Well, you would have to change the deck a little bit, but
Yeah, yeah.
the card
I can
card
see
is just busted, so
Yeah, it is. I could see.
It
like,
makes her to
Yeah, but white treasure cruise is not like just better, right? Like you don't want to and another thing, you don't want to remove your graveyard a lot because you play
Fast and Flames and
Fast and
and
Flames.
the
Yeah, and you basically want
future no the
you got the
ritual.
games. The ritual, yeah, and the
Cabal
Cabal
ritual.
ritual and Fast and Flames, yeah, and so you basically want your graveyard to be full, and when you cast Fast and Flames, you want every single card in the graveyard, right? Because you need to make more mana, you need to draw more cards, right?
By the way, the game is underway. Once again, turn 1 Pitting Needle, turn 2 Hex Mage that gets Swords to Plungers.
Did he mulligan to 5? No.
Martin?
Yep. Did Martin mulligan to
He
5?
it looks like he's not too many cards.
Yeah, Martin did mulligan to 5, so
And
guys, we
this
did
is-
not import.
Here is a Werther.
Yep. Werther is gonna be good.
Yeah.
What is life up to? Did Dominic fetched on his first turn?
I think so. I don't think he played a land yet.
No, on his first turn, I'm asking.
There's definitely no. I think that there is only swords in his graveyard.
Yeah.
Don't post your own.
Máš 19.
Já jsem vás chtěl poučit, že si pomění důležitý, by to měl říkat, aby si to zkontroloval. Já jsem říkal, že vás nebudu týrat, ale když to dělejte.
Tak. Mám teda 19 investovat. A jdeš. Hraje 2.
Here comes the Werther on the Pitting Needle into Wasteland, which is basically the game here. Like, I don't really see Dominic losing from this point. And here comes a Stunfish mistake that is probably gonna kill him.
Yeah. Like, that's a bad feeling. Like, sitting in Martin's spot, you just look at Dominic with, grip full of hands, don't force mistake and play, but it's still in hand and you know what's coming. Nah, not a good feeling. But he did draw the second land there.
What is this? Someone's
Yeah.
crying?
Yeah, probably.
It's correct.
Or maybe he's considering just saving up the entry. Does he have no, he has a Sylvan library. That could actually get, but he decided to play the Sylvan Scry instead. He does have Sylvan library in hand, I think.
Ty máš 2.
Yeah, we just played the library.
Yep.
Okay.
But
Můžeš no.
because the library is gonna be slow if you don't play it this turn,
Yeah.
but the scrying is gonna be fine even later on.
Mhm.
But if you don't play library now, you basically won't ever.
Mhm.
Also, it's nice to have a shuffle effect with the scrying after you choose something with the library to shuffle the rest that you don't want.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
The library, attack for 5, throw a card.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Doesn't look like Dominic has much besides the Swords to Plungers.
Yeah, but what much do you need? Like, what more
Well,
do
if
you
he
need?
if he has the Ancient Grudge, then he's dead. Or I mean, not dead, but the Martin's gonna have Sloan Library against 1/2.
Yep.
Doesn't look like he find one though.
Here, the seller library contains Thoughtseize and tomorrow. Oh, he's gonna lose for life. Martin's gonna lose for life and trade it for a card. So that card has to be good, right?
No, it doesn't. If he doesn't have a shuffle effect, he basically needs to draw one additional.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because if he doesn't, then he will also only one fresh card next turn.
But he's dying to the Mystic like very soon. Next turn maybe if Dominic has lightning bolt. No, he has
He
two life.
probably sided those out.
Yeah.
And here's another mistake.
Yep.
Doesn't solve the Ancient Grudge problem, but
But still, it's 1-2 and
It's
Martin
still
down
1-2.
to 2 life.
and
So
he can wait with the Butter Skull, so he has a free mana up
yeah,
to potentially bounce the Butter Skull back.
down to 4. I'm sorry.
Okay. Silmanka?
Mm-hmm. Here's another Thoughtseize to get rid of the Butter Skull.
Yeah.
So now still, if he survives this turn and he Ancient Grudge or Crossing Grip the Sword, he might have a shot. But
Isn't he just...
Then he's just gonna die to the
he's
1-2s.
got a blocker. Yeah.
yeah. Does he have to jump? Or why is he attacking with another Mystic? He
Yeah,
probably has to jump.
Yeah, he has to jump with the next mage, right?
If he is at 4, then yeah, he has to.
No. So I probably got the list as well because he played the Thoughtseize, right?
Možná spíš vypeču tohle. Tady se 3 do tebe a tohle vypeču. Jo. Tak líznu. A máš.
So he wasn't at 4 probably.
Yeah.
Because you didn't kill him. And now he has the Forcible backup, so.
Jaká mám forsa, abych
Oh,
And that's the game.
That's the handshake. So,
Do you want Dominic in a boot?
do you want him in a bit?
I mean,
Okay,
his English isn't very good. But
His English is very good, so we're not gonna torment him.
probably not.
Yeah, but anyway, we congratulate Dominic to
Take this
his
down.
great win. Yeah, he had a pretty sweet deck from you, Peter. I guess you will want to have your share of the prizes, like 1/3. I expect at least, maybe 1/2.
Like 2/3.
2/3, yeah. Because Dominic had no accomplishment in that at all. So it was all your work, of course. We congratulate you, Dominic. We will be with you tomorrow.
With some vintage action.
With some vintage action, yeah, and it's gonna be the time to pull out the big guns like Black Lotuses and Time Walks. I'm really interested. We're looking forward to. Of course, we congratulate to Martin Pelikan as well. He had an amazing run with a pretty sweet deck. I really liked it, me personally.
Yeah, the deck was great.
The deck was great, and good night, and see you tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow.
Maybe you can remove the white, you can remove this war.